Are you tired of endless crunches that don't deliver real core strength? Most routines only target surface muscles, leaving 5 out of 7 deep core stabilisers completely underdeveloped, causing back pain and poor posture. But after coaching thousands with suspension training, I've seen what happens when you train your core as an integrated system. So in this video, I'm going to show you 7 TRX moves that target every layer of your core for real strength at any level. To start, let me show you how to strengthen the hidden muscle that's responsible for why you slouch after hours at your desk. Think of your spine like a sailing mast with ropes keeping it upright and stable. Those ropes are your erector spinae, but when you sit hunched over a computer for hours, these muscles get slack and weak, causing you to slouch forward. Strengthen them and you'll have strong internal ropes keeping you tall and upright. But how do you do that? Let me show you. Unfold your body out, keeping your core tensed. Hold at the top here for 5 seconds. You should feel the middle of your back squeezing to hold you in this position. And then curl back in, keeping your abs tensed. Now that your postural muscles are awake, let's move on to the muscle group that when weak can pull your pelvis completely out of line. Imagine your body is like a relay team. Your hip flexors are the sprinter who carries the baton first. Their job is to lift your legs efficiently when you walk, run or climb stairs. But when you sit all day, this sprinter becomes the weakest link on the team. This compromises your movement abilities and can lead to compensatory pain, especially in the lower back. Strengthen these muscles and you enhance daily and sporting movements. But how do you do that? Let me show you. Engage your core and get your bum right in the air. Squeeze your abs and bring your right knee to your right elbow and hold it there for 2 seconds and then slowly bring it back down. And then repeat on the left side. Left knee to left elbow. Hold it there for 2 seconds. Now that you've restored proper hip function, let's target the muscles that control rotation. Because when these are weak, every twist puts dangerous stress on your spine. By the way, don't worry about doing all 7 exercises. I'll show you which ones to focus on for your specific situation at the end. Your obliques are like your body's power steering. They control how smoothly you twist and bend to the side. If your obliques are weak, it's like trying to steer a car with broken power steering. Every turn feels clunky and your spine ends up absorbing all the stress. So how do you upgrade your steering system? Let me show you. Get the straps directly above your head and then gently stretch out and hold at the bottom and feel that stretch down your side. And then focus on squeezing your whole core again to come back up. Give an extra squeeze of your core and then repeat the exercise movement. Now let's target the muscle that acts like your body's natural weight belt. By the way, if you're interested in building full body muscle, grab my free handbook, The 7 Skills to Build Muscle with Suspension Trainer below. Ever tweaked your back just picking up a bag? That's your support system failing when you need it most. Your transverse abdominis wraps around your midsection like a natural weight belt. When you're about to lift something, this deep muscle should tighten automatically, creating a balloon of support around your spine. But after hours of slouching, it goes dormant. So how do you wake up your body's built-in safety belt? Let me show you. Just doing the plank isn't enough to engage your transverse abdominis. You've got to squeeze your core and draw your belly button back towards your spine. Now focus on squeezing your abs and bring your belly button towards your spine and hold that there for as long as you can. Now that you've reactivated your internal support system, let's move to the tiny muscles that when weak are responsible for recurring back pain. Imagine your spine is like a stack of building blocks and each block needs its own tiny shock absorber to keep it stable. That's your multifidus. I'm probably saying it wrong. Their job is to fine-tune the position of every single spinal joint as you move. But when you sit all day, these tiny muscles essentially fall asleep. So when you do move, each vertebrae shifts and wobbles like a loose stack of blocks instead of a solid, stable column. So how do you strengthen these shock absorber muscles? Let me show you. Bring your hips upwards, ensure to keep tense on your entire core and hold this position here for as long as you can, as straight as you can. Now that you've activated those deep spinal stabilizers, let's move to the foundation muscle that supports everything above it. Think of your pelvic floor like the foundation of a house. It's a hammock of muscles stretching from your pubic bone to your tailbone, supporting everything above it. When you lift something heavy, this foundation should kick in and automatically handle the pressure. But if it's weak, it's like building a house on a cracked foundation. So how do you strengthen it? Let me show you. Before we raise our glutes to the air, we need to engage our pelvic floor. So imagine you're at the toilet and you're stopping the flow of urine. Once you've done that, then drive your hips towards the ceiling, squeezing your glutes hard, really focusing on stopping that flow of urine. Keep this position held for as long as you can. Now that you've set your foundation, let's tackle a muscle everyone knows, but most train completely wrong. Your rectus abdominis is a six-pack muscle everyone obsesses over. But here's the problem. Most people do endless crunches that only train this muscle in a tiny range of motion, like training your biceps by only doing the last inch of a curl. That means 80% of your six-pack stays weak, leaving your core unstable and underdeveloped. So how do you actually build a strong functional six-pack? Let me show you. Start by gently flexing your spine down Come back up and bring your knees to your chest, slow and controlled by squeezing your abs, and hold it there, and then go back down, slow and controlled. With these crunches, you're taking your abs from a stretched position to a tightly contracted position for a bigger range of motion. But how do you know which of these 7 exercises you should focus on? Let me show you based on 3 different lifestyle situations. If you spend most of your day sitting at a desk hunched over, focus on these 3. First, Supermans to strengthen your erector spinae and fix that slouch posture. Second, mountain climbers to strengthen your hip flexors and improve your movement ability. Third, knee tucks to strengthen your transverse abdominis and reactivate your natural weight belt. If you want better performance for sporting activities, prioritize these 3. First, side bends to strengthen your obliques for rotational power and agility. Second, mountain climbers to strengthen your hip flexors for explosive movement. Third, side planks to strengthen your multifidus for spinal stability during dynamic movement. If you've got young kids you need to carry around a lot, I can relate, so focus on these 3. First, knee tucks to strengthen the transverse abdominis, your natural lifting belt. Second, bridges to strengthen your pelvic floor, the foundational support for carrying loads. Third, Supermans to strengthen your erector spinae, your spine can handle their weight. Here's the thing, a rock solid core won't get you far if your legs are crumbling underneath you. It's like building a skyscraper on quicksand. So watch this video next and I'll show you my 6-step suspension training roadmap to go from stiff, shaky legs to agile, powerful ones with real muscle definition you can see and feel every day.